Rise and grind, folks. What's happening? I'm on the way to another No AC call. This is an existing maintenance customer. This customer, I believe we came out in the fall to fix the furnace. And I believe she said something. Like I said, I rarely look at the notes. I think after a while, guys, you remember. You remember equipment and you remember people. But I remember she was saying that in the fall when we came out to fix the heat, she said that she'll definitely need us to come back out in the spring because something happened with the AC. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go out there and take a look, and I am almost over there, right around the corner, get ready to hit this exit. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna see what's going on there, and I'll shoot more footage when I get inside. Peace out. I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, this is another No AC. Customer said that she doesn't think the AC ever worked, and right now the fan is blowing and my condenser is not. So right now only warm air is blowing out the vents, not cold. Let me open this up and let's see how this looks inside. I believe we fixed the furnace. This is our first time here looking at the AC, but let's open this up and take a look and see what we got. I'll see you in a little bit. And got the doors out. 99 030 model, 2.5 R22. And these are the good old fashioned carriers with the king valves. And guys, instantly looking at this, that thing's swollen like a fat boy at a pig's roast. So what we want to do, and our contactor's pulled in, what we want to do is we want to cut our power off. And if I had to put money on it, I think this is a 35.5. Let's open that up and see what we got. But yeah, guys, what I meant by swollen, you can see the terminals on the cap are supposed to be flat, and this one is bulged out. And I'm not sure if you guys heard it, but this unit was making a buzzing sound. But you still always want to go through your progressions. I didn't feel the need to check for 24 because my contactor was pulled in. But whenever I see a bulged out cap like that on a No AC, I would like to start first by popping a new cap in and retesting everything afterwards. But we got a new 45-5. We're gonna pop the new one in and see what happens. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Disclaimer, safety first. I got the handle at the disconnect. You always want to make sure that the disconnect isn't bypassed, and make sure you don't have 240 with the handle out before you start taking parts out. Definitely try to work safe and work smart out there, guys. But what I'm gonna do, never leave home without my SP6. I'm gonna pop in a new 45.5, and guys, this is what I meant by the bulge in that cap, especially with No AC calls, guys. If you see this, that's definitely not a good sign. Just pop in a new cap and test everything with the new cap in. So when I see something like this, there's no point in me even testing this old cap. I already know that this cap is shot versus the new one. See how flat that is, and see how this is bulged. So all right, guys, let me pop this in. No power. Since I'm working on a 240 volt side, my contactor's still pulled in. Now, guys, if I had to make a replacement of the contactor, I'll just go inside and flip the switch off. But guys, nothing low volts. It's connected to the wires that I'm putting this cap in. But yeah, guys, just always make sure you're working smart out there, and double check, triple check, get a meter, make sure power is off. Because like I said, you definitely don't want to assume that every disconnect is hooked up right. And like I said, you go on that one call, you're in the middle of nowhere, and you pull the handle out and you touch something, and now you get hurt. So you definitely don't want to get hurt, guys. Just make sure power is dead. But yeah, let me pop this in and I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, guys. Got the hard start kit and cap in. Amps are looking good. Compressor's running. And I'll throw my gauges on if I have to, but I want to check my splits here. And nice, 59. And guys, yeah, you heard me say this before about throwing your gauges on. I will only throw my gauges on if I had a probable cause. If this unit was running, if I had my compressor, my fan running on arrival and no cooling, maybe I would have threw my gauges on to check pressures. But guys, whenever something doesn't run at all, at that point, guys, you got to assume that that's an electrical fault. At that point, you grab your meter and you check for power where you need to, because guys, refrigerant doesn't cause the unit not to run. Now, you have a low pressure switch and a high pressure switch, but guys, you don't diagnose a low pressure switch and a high pressure switch by throwing on your gauges. You diagnose that by checking for power, knowing where power is coming from and where it's going. That is how you can isolate your parts, and that's the troubleshooting 101 method that I use. But yeah, my splits are spot on. 56 is great. I gotta check this filter in here. And this customer already had a heat only maintenance with us. But yeah, guys, something about these caps, whenever it gets real hot for consecutive days, these things pop like popcorn. So easy diagnosis, but like I said, guys, you never just want to pop a new cap in and leave. You want to test the unit like how I'm doing for amps. Make sure this thing isn't overamping. Make sure you can hear your compressor run. Check it for amps. Check your splits. And if you need to, you can throw your gauges on. But in this case, the only thing I have to check inside is the filter. And then I got a bottle of water. I'm gonna pour some water in that pump to make sure it runs. Just preliminary stuff. I just want to check, just to make sure everything's okay. But yeah, let me get a bottle up. Actually, hold on. Got a bottle right here. Anytime a customer has a condensate pump, whether we're on a maintenance or no AC, you want to make sure it works, because guys, I can tell you, I've been there and done that, trying to get in and get out just because the unit is running. That can definitely lead to a recall if this thing backs up. Make sure I hear this thing turn on. And this thing goes up. Cool. All right, we know our pump is running. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna open that. I'm gonna close this up out here, and while I'm out here, I definitely could clean this debris, all the leaves and stuff that's inside this unit. I could clean that out. I'm gonna pop a new filter in, and I gotta get to the next stop. But yeah, guys, this is a simple no AC call, and honorary shout out to AprilAire, these older style humidifiers. These things used to run like tanks. I think this is the drum style. I don't know if this actually works, but we'll definitely look at that in the fall. All right, guys, I gotta rock. Peace out. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.